Hello everyone, my name's Timone. I hope everyone is well and looking after themselves and their family. So I just wanted to give you my insight on what I think is going on with digital currencies and how it's gaining mass adoption. So before I go into that, I just wanted to go through CoinMarketCap and check what's really going on. So there is a bit of blood in the market. Bitcoin's around $9,200, Ethereum's around $230, XRP's 18 cents. So not doing too bad, but yeah, compared to what these YouTubers are saying, they're expecting much lower prices and how they expect prices to go much lower. But me, to be honest with you, regardless of how bearish the market has been for the past 2, 3 years, I've been bullish. Even in a bear market, I'm bullish because I know where this is going and where cryptocurrency is going and how it's actually going to revolutionize the whole world. But yeah, with that being said, let's go on to some of the articles that I've had out that we're going to have a look at. So, crypto exchange Binance announces UK trading platform. The platform will enable traders to buy and sell 65 digital currencies in GBP and euros. So, Binance has announced plans to launch a trading platform in the UK that will enable institutional and retail traders to buy and sell online. Binance expects to offer trading on as many as 65 digital tokens that are launched later this summer, with the platform regulated by the UK's Financial Conduct Authority. So there is regulation in terms of them setting up this platform. So they have got the green light from UK to do this. So cool. The platform differs from the crypto exchange that the Binance currently operates in the UK in offering direct currency trading using pounds and euros. Users will be able to convert from a fiat to cryptocurrency using the UK Faster Payment Service. Faster Payment Service. That rings a bell somewhere down the line, but we'll get back to that later. And the single Euro Payments Area Network. In addition, Binance plans to enable customers to open virtual bank accounts that are tied to the cryptocurrency trading network. For Binance, the launch is a way to take advantage of cryptocurrency's growing popularity among institutional investors. So, Binance isn't new to crypto. Like they've been doing this thing for a while, and they've got an exchange which is recognized globally. They've got one of the best exchanges. I really like Binance, and Binance really knows what's going on in the world, and they know how cryptocurrency is about to change the game, and how that institutional investors and hedge funds and all these financial institutions are entering the market. So what they're doing is that they're getting their platforms ready, they're getting their services ready to be, available upon request. So when they get the green light, or not they, Binance, but when the institutional investors or the retail investors really get the green light, not that they might not have it, I'm not saying that they probably do, but they don't want to disclose that sort of information to the public, and it's not for public, and so it's a thing where if they give them the green light, like, people are going to be flooding into the markets, and they're going to be rushing into it. And we know how it is because we've seen the FOMO that took place 2, 3 years ago, and how prices were sent to astronomical levels, and it's outrageous. But with that being said, Binance is doing really well. I'm really happy with what they're doing and how they're actually setting up like the foundation for investors to get involved with. So that's cool. Now, the second one that really caught my attention was Akon. Like, Akon is a very, very serious individual. Like, my man really went from, I wanna make up right now, nah, nah, to making crypto powered cities or crypto cities. Like, wow. Like, how is he changing the game like that? I really respect what he's doing. Like, there's not a lot of people doing what he does. He's actually out here trying to put Africa on and get them involved with this whole revolution that's taking place. And he knows what's going on. Like, Akon's a very smart individual. But yeah, let's get into this. So Akon's Crypto City moves ahead, awarding $6 billion construction contract. A US engineering firm awarded singer and entrepreneur Akon with a $6 billion contract to build a crypto city in Senegal. Wow, like even me reading this, it just gives me like it makes me feel some type of way. Like I can't believe what Akon is actually doing. He's changing the game. United States engineering firm KE International awarded Senegalese American singer and entrepreneur Akon with a $6 billion contract to build a cryptocurrency city in Senegal. According to a June 4th announcement, KE International secured $4 billion from investors for the first two phases of Akon City's construction. Akon first announced plans to build a city in January. The firm has now confirmed the deal and added more details about the project. So let's see what he's trying to do. The first phase of Akon City's development is expected to be completed by the end of 2023. By the end of this phase, the complex will include a mall, residences, hotel, a police station, a school, a waste facility, a solar power plant, and a hospital campus. The second phase is expected to be completed in 2029 and is expected to deliver a complete city entirely running on the Akon cryptocurrency. So not only is he building a crypto city, he's also utilizing Akon, the cryptocurrency, to be used as a means of payment or as a means of receiving or providing services. So that itself is a game changer, which shows that obviously when tourists go to go to the city and they want to see what's going on, they would have to, well, as far as I'm aware, they would have to have some form of Akon cryptocurrencies in order to be able to like see what's going on, and in order to be able to even stay at hotels or to go make payments or to eat or whatever they want. But I'm not sure at the moment, but as time goes on, we'll see. But Akon is a cryptocurrency designed for entrepreneurs in developing countries such as Africa. KE International is also managing the construction of the $2 billion Mwali Medical and Technology City in Western Kenya. The project started in 2014 and is expected to be complete at the end of the year. The complex is already 85% complete and includes a 5,000-bed hospital which opened to the public last year. Interestingly, this hospital also partnered with Akon to leverage its Akon cryptocurrency for transactions. Like, wow, how, Sway? Like, wow, like this is changing the game. My man's active. Akon is active. I respect him. Hats off to my guy. He's a very serious individual. I love what he's doing, man. He's changing the game. Shout out Akon, man. But cool, let's go on. Moving on now. John McAfee's Ghost Distributed Exchange now live. John McAfee's controversial Ghost Distributed Exchange, which promises anonymity, is now live. So cool. Let's see what is he saying and what is he doing. Cool. John McAfee's controversial Ghost Distributed Exchange is now live, the cryptocurrency advocate announced on Twitter over the weekend. The Ghost Distributed Exchange is related to McAfee's privacy project Ghost, a proof-of-stake privacy coin intended for more anonymous transactions. McAfee clarified on social media that the Ghost will replace the McAfee DEX Distributed Exchange. The Ghost mainnet itself is expected to go live on June 22. So McAfee, the creator of an antivirus program, has now announced that his distributed exchange is now live. But before we go and see what's going on there, excuse me, sorry about that, people. So Ghost has been the subject of contention for months, especially after McAfee himself admitted Ghost copy-pasted parts of his white paper from Pivox. You know what? That's actually quite disappointing for someone that's really out here trying to change the game and the crypto enthusiast he is. He shouldn't be going out of his way to be doing things like that. How can my guy admit to copying and pasting parts of his white paper from Pivox? Like, wow, like that is kind of mad. Pivox is attempting to claim that their source code is public domain, but that the description of how it all works. The white paper is not. He tweeted me, claiming a product is open source while withholding documentation is fraud, pure and simple. I will soon demonstrate that in courts. However, told Cointelegraph it cannot be sued because it's not a legal entity and no one person has ownership of the development. Wow. The British American McAfee has been living in exile since 2019 due to alleged tax reporting charges. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where he's been going wrong with what he's doing now, but everybody knows him for his antivirus software, and he's always talking about Bitcoin in specific. Like I think even he knows what he is, but you know what the point is? He's even getting his exchanges ready, regardless of what he's doing or copying or pasting, and it might be a bit, shady or whatever he's doing, but he's getting his stuff ready because even he knows that these people are about to flood this whole asset class, and there's a lot of money ready to be poured into this market. So that's cool. Shout out McAfee for all the weird stuff that he's doing. All right, cool. Article by the Daily Huddle. People can now buy Bitcoin on every block through network of major US retailers and 20,000 stores. Wow, so they're actively making Bitcoin available on every block. Wow, that is a game changer. Cool. Shoppers in the US can now buy Bitcoin without cash at convenience stores and pharmacy chains. The mainstream push is through a network of Bitcoin ATMs, cashiers, and kiosks, wherever that is, operated by Boston-based LibertyX. It now includes 20,000 7-Eleven, CVS, and Rite Aid pharmacy stores nationwide, where consumers can make BTC purchases on the go. According to the announcement, LibertyX, which launched its first Bitcoin ATM in 2014, enables people to buy Bitcoin on every block at big chains and smaller merchants. Consumers who download the company store locator app are able to navigate to the nearest location to buy Bitcoin. So not only are they making it accessible on every block to be buying Bitcoin or to be making payments through Bitcoin, they're also allowing you to use a locator app which will show you the most closest Bitcoin ATM machine which is around you. So they're making it available and they're showing you, yo, like this is where it is. This is the closest one in your radius. So wow, like even they know what's going on. So that's why else would they be doing this? Because they know what's going on, man. Don't listen to what they say, watch what they're doing. So, LibertyX co-founder Chris Yim, Bitcoin is one of the most exciting innovations over the last decade, but adoption has been limited by trust and accessibility. We wanted to expand our footprint so anyone can buy Bitcoin at familiar locations they drive or walk by daily. Now, everyone is only a few miles away from owning Bitcoin and becoming part of its global community. Buying Bitcoin is as easy as scanning a barcode whilst shopping for groceries. LibertyX also operates traditional ATMs that offer Bitcoin integration and allow consumers to buy world's leading cryptocurrency using debit cards. Wow. And at its core, Bitcoin is a global and inclusive technology. Anyone with a mobile phone and internet connection can store, send, receive, and transact value with Bitcoin. To that end, LibertyX is proud to offer 20,000 cash accepting retail locations and 5,000 debit accepting ATMs across its network. No matter your payment preference, you can conveniently purchase Bitcoin from a trusted local store. So, what am I seeing? Adoption. What am I seeing? Everyone beginning to utilize Bitcoin, and now they can actually use Bitcoin to pay for services. So, wow, like, shout out to America. I don't know like how they're doing this. Shout out to US how they're doing this, because obviously with America not having its regulation and that, but they're actively setting up stores. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, shout out to US for setting up all these Bitcoin ATM machines. So the next article, over 300 WordPress sites now earn passive income from crypto exchanges. So in brief, a WordPress plugin has resulted in 300 plus active new cryptocurrency exchanges. The plugin was launched in April by Dragon Goran Home partner Alon Goran. It allows site operators to earn passive income by setting transaction fees. 2 months after the launch of a WordPress plugin, that lets websites and blog operators add a cryptocurrency exchange to the site. Over 300 sites are now using the plugin to generate passive income. Wow. Now we've got plugins to help in making passive income. Wow. Like they're just making this so easy and so simple for everyone to start using this. In April, Goran told Decrypt that he developed the WordPress cryptocurrency exchange plugin based on the technology of Total, a Draper Goran home portfolio company that automatically finds users the best price for token trades. Goran said that he had the idea for a while, and once the COVID-19 pandemic hit, he took it on as a solo quarantine project. Web operators can choose whether or not to charge fees and also set those fees. Plus, the plugin is open source and customizable. Sorry. It works with a wide array of wallets, including MetaMask, Brave, and Coinbase wallet. At the time, Goran said that he's also considering adding functionality based on technology from other Draper Goran home companies, who also sees potential in creating a total-based plugin to let readers tip content creators with micropayments. We already know Ripple's doing that, but yeah, shout out to them, man. I'm not gonna lie. All I'm seeing is more adoption on top of adoption. So yeah, shout out WordPress, really pushing the agenda. Now, the main, the main, the main company, the leaders of all leaders. Yeah, y'all might think Bitcoin is doing this thing. Yeah, cool. I agree. Bitcoin's here. It's here to stay. But when it comes to competition, y'all can't compete with Ripple. You don't think you can compete with Ripple and XRP? Oh, boy, I'm not gonna lie, you're deluded, man. No offense to everyone that's holding Bitcoin. Shout out Bitcoin, innit? That's the godfather of everything. And, you know, without Bitcoin, this wouldn't have been able to happen. But yeah, let's go straight into it. Ripple executive says slow response on blockchain could be a potential catastrophe for US. Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen discussed US regulators' ignorance towards regulating the blockchain and crypto space and how it's helping China. In a recent interview with the Wall Street Journal reporter Paul Vigna, Ripple's co-founder and executive chairman Chris Larsen said that the United States has been slow to the game in terms of experimenting, implementing, and regulating the blockchain and cryptocurrency industry. Larsen said that the US must change its viewpoint towards blockchain and cryptocurrency, as the industry is already past the 2017 and 2018 hype. The war against initial coin offering scams is one, he said, and now regulators must address the industry so that they can compete with China's blockchain and cryptocurrency progress. So let me tell you guys something, yeah? Me personally, like, I see why Trump is onto China, yeah? He's not mad at China because of the trade import or export or even with the counterfeiting products. I believe he's mad at China because of this exact reason. Competing with China's blockchain and cryptocurrency progress. Without a doubt, China is leading the digital revolution. The vendors in China do not accept cash. They are literally almost a cash society. Even the vendors in China, and say for example you want to make a purchase, they won't accept cash. They accept WeChat or MoneyTap and all these type of payments. They don't accept cash, especially with this whole pandemic. They and the fact that they've somehow created it or it originated from China, they're even more scared about using cash. So with that being said, I don't think Trump is mad at China because of the trade and import and export. I believe he's mad at them with Bitcoin and how Bitcoin has been changing the game and how everyone's getting involved with Bitcoin. Like whenever you hear cryptocurrency, the first thing people turn to is saying Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has really got that clout. It's got that adoption. It's got that, like, everybody knows about it. You know what I'm saying? So according to Larson, US regulators have so far only helped China get ahead by officially giving clarity to the two protocols effectively controlled by Chinese miners, Bitcoin and Ethereum. If regulators fail to provide more clarity on blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and the supporting technologies that will power the next generation global financial system, the US could face a potential catastrophe, Larson warned. So, with that being said, obviously Ripple's part of America. They're fully affiliated with what America's doing, and they're trying to put America on because they've witnessed how China has changed the game with Bitcoin. And I've always like said to myself, yeah, America is not behind. Cool, they might not been given that regulatory clarity and they haven't given the green light, but don't ever think America don't know what they're doing. Whilst Ripple's actively making partnerships, wrapping up all these banks and financial institutions and even eventually payment providers, I do see anything that's got to do with money, it's RippleNet. Simple as. You can disagree with what I'm saying, but I'm telling you now, Ripple is really after the world's money and they will get it. Don't be don't be fooled by what America's doing and how they're not giving it a green light on cryptocurrency. Like they're actively setting the rails and they're not talking much. That's what I like about it. They're not doing much. Ripple's actively doing their thing on behalf of America. But they're not talking much, but they're doing their thing. Trust me, don't be fooled, don't be deceived by what's going on. They know what China's been doing. They've been watching China. China controls 73 to 77% of the mining pools of Bitcoin. You think they'll let China take over? You better think twice. China is quite visibly ahead of the US when it comes to adopting and investing in blockchain and digital currency. As the two countries head into a technology cold war, China having control of the global financial system can prove devastating for the financial power held by the US today. He further warned that in such a case, China may curb America's power to make defense payments to its allies or block American banks and companies with a low Chinese social credit score and control the settlement time for their payments. Even there was a small chance that China could do that, the US must keep a check on it and ensure that they are involved in the sphere to provide strong competition to that country. So coming back to what I'm saying, do you think they can compete with Ripple? No, my friends. No one can compete with Ripple. Ripple's actively building bridges and setting the rails. They're building bridges. They're bridging the whole world. They are actually bridging the whole world. And, regardless of what price is doing and everyone's emotions tied to it, cool. I understand where you're coming from. But if you actually see what's going on in the world and, if you put two and two together, you see what Ripple's doing and how XRP is going to be solving the problems with not just liquidity but being able to settle payments. Bitcoin was never meant to have that role. It's good to be as a store of value, but it will never have that role. But yeah, shout out Ripple. I am fully affiliated with Ripple. I am fully affiliated with Ripple and XRP. They are about to change the game, and nobody sees it. Everybody thinks, yo, centralized coin, banks coin, cool. Think like that. But what has a longer prospect? Like an entity working with the government or entity working against the government. Like, let's be realistic. Like, it doesn't work like that. We need governments involved so that we could keep it civil. We can keep it leveled. As much as people are against the government, which I agree with, but we can't deny the fact that you know Ripple is actively working with regulations, and they're working with all these corporations that are regulated, so they know where their ties are. They've got everything patterned. They've got every corner patterned. Even with the minor delays they're having in rolling out all this, even with the new corridors they've been building with ODO in Brazil and Mexico, those are all part of the agenda. That's just gonna once they've covered the whole world. That's when I personally believe they're gonna release what it is, and then initially, I'm waiting for Trump from his own mouth to mention Ripple and XRP, and the moment he does that, just know we really going through the moon, man. Like, I can't even elaborate on that, but yeah, man, don't be deceived by what's going on in the market. Like, I see prices really have an emotional impact on humans, and that's normal. Like, this is how the markets are, but see the bigger picture, see what's really going on, and just realize and remember that America is not behind. I assure you. Don't let them fool you, people. America is on. United States is on something, and they're about to change the game. But that's all I've had for today in regards to the articles. It's my first video. I didn't want to say too much, or you know, because it's my first video and I don't want to be, all over the place. So yeah, sorry if I didn't sound clear, or I didn't, if there was something wrong with the background or there was too much noise. It is my first video, and as time goes on, I will perfect this craft of talking and uploading. But that's it for the cryptocurrency. But now I'm gonna actually show you before I go what I am currently doing, and obviously, like this ain't um financial advice or investment advice. This is what I'm doing, and if you want to do something, do your own research and make your own decisions, or seek a financial advisor that will help you making your decisions. So I'm currently in Bitcoin long. I entered around $9,050. I'm long on Bitcoin, and I intend to take profits around 9,800, 9,900. However, as we go higher, I am gonna say like shave position. So every 30 pips, I'll shave a certain amount. So I'll shave here, and shave here. So on and so on. So I'm in Bitcoin longs. I'm not gonna be here to tell you, yeah, I'm gonna trade the breakout, or Bitcoin's about to break out of this consolidation phase. No, I'm just gonna trade what I see based on simple price action. I also had two sales today. I sold Euro GBP and Euro AUD, and they both did really well. 80 pips on both pairs, and I've closed my position. I'm also long on XRP from 13 cents on Bybit. I intend to hold that trade forever. Whether it liquidates me or whatever, it doesn't bother me. Even with this Bitcoin like trade that I'm taking, like if you've been seeing recently in the market, they've been like liquidating both sides. Like the sellers and the buyers, they've both been getting liquidated, and so I'm not really bothered if this, like, my stop loss is literally right underneath below this wick here. So if price does come to take me out or stop me out, it would not have any form of impact on me. It doesn't bother me a bit, because it's just a percentage of my initial portfolio that I'm trading. So it does not matter to me whether, you know, um, if Bitcoin stops me out or if it breaks out, or, whatever it does is relevant for me. I just want to take profit around these regions, and if it hits my stop loss, so be it. So with that being said, yeah, it's been a very nice, like, for me, I just feel like I had to share what I think is going on. And I just wanted to say generally, like, don't like miss out on what's really going on. Like, the picture is much bigger. Like, and you know what's the worst thing? We don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. And what they're showing us actually just shows us adoption and mainstream and digital payments, and everybody knows we're transitioning into a digital era and a digital economy. Like, the chicken shop I used to go to, they only used to only accept cash, never card payments. And recently I went to them, and all they accept is card now. And I actually even went out of my way to conversate, and I've asked them, how do you feel about the fact that you're no longer accepting cash? And the guy told this person that was serving me turned around and said, it's the best thing I've ever done. Now money's going straight to my bank account or my business account. I don't need to be worrying about counting the cash, or getting, like, putting my cash somewhere safe, or then keeping it in the shop. Now everything's actively going to their bank, and now they even realize, so even they are strictly cards now. They said it to me that they wouldn't even resort to going back to cash, because the way card is making their life so much easier. They can purchase their stock straight from their bank account, and everything's just so more like much more convenient. And you know it goes to show that the world is really changing. Don't be distracted. We've missed countless boats. I'm not lying to you. We've missed Bitcoin. They thought Bitcoin was only used for illegal activities on the dark web. And I witnessed Bitcoin go from under 20 cents to almost $20,000 per unit. And not to mention all those other fintech giants like Apple going from under $1 to $2,500 per share. And you know, one thing I actually wanted to mention to you, yeah, is that you see Amazon and like Samsung and Apple, they're all service providers. Like they provide you products or service, whether it's phones for Samsung, and Apple, whether it's phone, iPads, and Amazon, they sell you everything from A to Z in it. So it's a thing where they're service providers, yeah, and they use the internet to their advantage, and they manage to change the game. They're one of the best companies known worldwide. So I wanted to compare this to Ripple in specific. Ripple is solving money. They're not, obviously they're providing a service, but they're doing something bigger than that. They're solving money. People that are unbanked, the low economically developed countries that don't have access to banks, using internet and having an internet connection is allowing you to send and receive payments. Like, wow, who knew? Who knew we would be living in a world where we'll be able to receive and send money, like messages and WhatsApp? Now you can email money. I can email, like, wow, like who thought? You know, before we would have to go through Western Union, they will charge me a stupid amount just to send £100, or even with banks to make international payments, it would take from 3 to 4 working days to even up to a week, where there was cases where they couldn't process payments. So now, where these payments are being settled instantly, don't ever think that they've done this by themselves. This all has been settled through Ripple. Believe it or not, I don't have any evidence to suggest or show or prove what I'm saying, but believe me, what I say is all courtesy of Ripple. Everything that's doing that, everything that's got to do with settling payments has got to do with Ripple. So don't be distracted. Like, I'll still be here investing more than I can afford to lose. And, you know, that's what I'm doing, because I am so confident. I am so confident on what's really going on. And, you know, like the upside of this market, considering we're in its earlier stages, like this hasn't even been classed as a new asset class yet. Like, wow, like we are so early. And you know, if you own cryptocurrency, I just wanted to say, my people, like, you've made the right decisions. Obviously, don't be going into these coins that don't have no utility. Look at coins that are actually solving problems. Ripple is my Ripple is the main company. XRP is my main holding. I will forever be buying XRP, and anything that's got to do, anything that's partnering with Ripple, I think that's a no-brainer, man. Like, just keep doing your research, have your faith, be good people, and generally just stay up to date. Don't let price action and current price impact you. You know what I'm saying? That we've got a long way, well, not even a long way. Obviously, technology is forever speeding up. You know, the growth of technology is forever surpassing every rate. So it's a thing where, don't be fooled. Don't be emotionally attached to your investments. Let your investments play out. I'm hearing people telling me, yo, I'm gonna sell XRP when it touches 50 cents. And I'll be looking at them like, my friend, are you feeling all right? You've been in a bear market for 3 years, yeah? And now you just want to sell XRP at 50 cents. Like, my friend, you know what? Sell that right now. You do not even deserve to hold XRP. Sell your XRP. I get really offended. But yeah, people, like, I had to give you a different perspective, and, you know, give you some faith, as in, like, yo, we're in the right place. We're in the right place. And don't be distracted. Don't be fearful. This is smart money. Smart money buys. Smart money don't care if prices go lower. Smart money is in it for the long term. And they know that they're going to be accumulating this regardless of what it's doing. And that's what I'm doing. Me, even in a bearish market, I'm bullish. I'm actually bullish. Like, wow, like, I can't believe, especially with what's going on. But my friends and people, like, thanks for watching this video. It actually means a lot. You know, everyone just thought I was a bot, but I want to bring more to the table than just a botting and commenting. Like, I actually want to get you involved in seeing what I see, and obviously some of the trades that I intend to take. So thanks for watching. Please give me a like. Well, not give me. Please like and subscribe, comment if you feel that this is, you know, good information or good content. And thanks again, man. Everybody, take care of yourselves and stay focused. You know, keep your eye on the prize. Ripple and XRP are about to change the game. They're about to change the world. Zero doubt, zero competition, and let's just get this cracking, man. But other than that, have a good day, people. Thanks for watching my video. Take care, and I will do an upload real soon.